Hello everyone, and welcome to today's Story of the Blues. Today we face Aldershot at home. Seems like ages since we last had a home game. December the 14th to be precise, at home to Oldham. And it's a game today where we need to be looking at getting back into winning ways and getting ourselves back in that promotion push. We know Easter was called off last week, and for those who've watched my Story of the Blues book review with Mike Keegan's This Is How It Feels, thank you. But today it's back to action. It's coldish, but not as cold as last week. It's dry, so it's time to get ourselves back into the routine. I think the lack of games recently has definitely killed a bit of momentum, as we've shown with the loss away at Hartlepool and the draw away at Eastleigh. But get ourselves sorted, get our feet on the ground and get back to playing football. We have got York on Tuesday as well. The Fylde game, which should have been this week, is now on February the 1st because Oldham's been called off because of the FA Trophy. But smart move that. I'd rather go to Fylde on a Saturday than midweek, and Oldham is now on February the 11th on a Tuesday at home. So you know, yeah, it's definitely the 11th. I know it's because it's my birthday on a Friday, so it's easy to remember. We've had a few players go. We know Stones are going, we know Norman's gone. Sam Clucas has now gone and signed for his hometown club, Lincoln. I'm sad to see him go. I do feel he improved the team massively. We took a punt on him. We know we had injuries, but he's too good for the National League, and I'm not surprised he's gone to a division higher. I know there's a few people saying, about players have used us to get fit, and yeah, it is a tad annoying, but it's also a gamble. Let's think of all the years you players like your Ricardo Fullers and your Chris Eagles, who we had players who seemed to go from club to club. It was clear that Lucas wasn't be that sort of player, but he had it within his contract to go to a high level. I personally like to have kept him at least till the end of the season, but it was out of our hands, and good luck to that. We have brought a few players in, so we'll have a look at them now. First player we signed yesterday was Jake Leake, on loan from Hull. Credit to the club with a crafty only fools and horses gimmick video. I don't know much about him. I know he has played at Tranmere. He's coming out from the EFL, so he offers experience, but he's still young. I look forward to seeing him play. Billy Walters has joined from Wrexham. He has been on loan at Halifax. He scored 5 goals this year. He did score against us in the FA Cup. He has got experience at this level, and he's quick. He's played well against us in the games I've seen him, so should be a great addition to the existing attack. We have improved it. Probably take over the Josh Stones role. Corey Evans, younger brother of Manchester United defender Johnny Evans, has signed for the club. He's more known for his time at Blackburn, but he's also been at Hull and Sunderland. He seems to have a good number of years at Sunderland. He has been at Bradford recently. For whatever reason, it's not worked out. Now, some people saying he's too old, give over. Like Lucas, he's experienced. It's not like when I referred to earlier, like your Chris Eagles or Ricardo Fuller, who's gone from club to club. He seems to have been pretty consistent throughout his career. It is only till the end of the season, so then we can take a gamble or a punt on whether to sign him permanently. I think he'll bring a lot of good, solid experience to the team. The next signing is Jordan Rossiter, who we've got on loan from Shrewsbury. Now, a few years ago, this lad was tipped to be the next big thing. He actually made one senior appearance for Liverpool, but they were raving about him. And he had spells at Rangers, but injuries have caught up. I remember him having the cracking game for Bury against us, and since then he was consistent at Fleetwood, where he made 45 appearances and 15 before that on loan. Bristol Rovers and Shrewsbury, so he'll be looking to maybe find his feet. And I actually think if we can keep him fit, we've got ourselves a right baller here, a right good player. Finally, we've got Jake Dennis on loan from Cardiff City, young goalkeeper. He hasn't got a lot of first team experience, so I suspect he's come here as more of a backup role to Hudson. But we've gone in the market, we've brought players in, and we've brought them in early, which is good, rather than just waiting until the last minute or on the previous owners basically scrapping around for what's left. So it's clear that Mellon's got his business intent and wants to get on with things. So Aldershot, a team we're familiar with, they were the first team to beat 1-4-1. Themselves haven't won away since August on the opening day of the season, and haven't won a league game since November, so they're more than likely there for the taking, but they themselves will be looking to end that miserable run. But many years back, you'd have thought, typical Oldham, this is the sort of game where they'll come at us, where on this occasion, I'm confident we'll get this job done with say, and we'll get back to winning ways. Ground. they're not having a good season. I tipped them to do well, and they missed out on the playoffs last year. They're currently lying 18th place, only 3 places above the relegation zone. So they will be desperately looking to come here and try and get a win. They've yet to beat us at Boundary Park since they've come to this level. We've beaten them twice. Last year we put 5 past them. On paper, it should be a straightforward win for us. And I'd like to think now the players will be more refreshed, more firing to go looking at this game as a game to really put themselves about, get ourselves back in that promotion push. We are still in the playoffs. We've got 2 tough games coming up after this week today. York on Tuesday and Gateshead away on Saturday. So really, really need to get ourselves back off the ground, back to firing all cylinders. We've still got Fondop, we've still got Norwood. I know he was missing against Eastleigh away. And we've still got a team that's good enough to, well, don't forget, before Stones and Clucas arrived, we were winning games. We've got Charles now back in the frame. So on paper, this squad is still good enough. They're still able to compete and still able to get ourselves out of this league. Aldershot do score goals, and they've got goals in James Henry, who's the top goal scorer, and Joshua Barrett. But knowing how well Monte and Raglan have played, I'm pretty sure we've got enough in them, alongside Kitchen, alongside Caprice, to keep these out and keep another clean sheet. We have played very well at home this year. That hoodoo we had of not winning games at home, we seem to have got over with. So let's go out there and let's get our first win of 2025. So I don't really need to go too much into Aldershot's history. I've done that in previous videos, but just a reminder, they are called Aldershot Football Club. They reformed 33 years ago in 1992 after the original club folded. They played at a recreation ground. They nicknamed the Shots, and their manager is Tommy Witherington. And a brief note of their honours as the reformed club: Conference Champions 2007-08, Isthmian League Champions 2002-03, Isthmian League Division 1 Champions 1997-98. They won the Conference League Cup in 2007-08, which is like the National League Cup now. And they've won the Hampshire Senior Cup 3 times also. Aldershot home today. It's been a while since we played at home. We're looking to get back to winning ways today. I know we've lost a few players, but Mellon's quickly been in the business to replace them. We need to get this winning ways back, build up momentum we had before Christmas. I know the weather's gone against us in a few weeks, but we've got a good enough squad now. Sole promotion should be pushing for promotion. If not winning the league, which I know is going to be a big ask, but finishing as high as we can to give ourselves a good advantage in the playoffs. Aldershot aren't playing too well at the moment. To be fair, they've been shocking this season. I expect them to be higher, and they're in a relegation battle at the moment. So it's a game we should be looking at going all guns out to win. We've got plenty of players in this team. Clearly good enough. They know what to expect from us. So come on, Oldham. Let's get our first win of 2025. I'll be a well-known Aldershot fan who does a lot of vlogs. How are you doing, pal?
Well, we'll be able to tell by full time because we are really not doing well at all. Currently, we only have 1 away win all season, so I'm not very optimistic going into this.
So what's your prediction then?
I'm going to say what I said in my video. I'm going 4-1 Oldham.
Right, well, I hope it's 4-1. I'm just happy to see us get back to winning ways. Thank you.
3-1 Latics.
Well done, Latics. 3-1 Latics.
Brilliant.
4-1 to Oldham.
Brilliant.
Today,
Yeah.
I predict a 3-1 to Oldham.
Dave?
2-1 Reed. 3-0. 3-1.
Prediction?
Hi, Tom. I think we'll win 2-0 today.
Right, thank you. Come on, Oldham. Aldershot.
There's the trouble cause.
Well done.
Come on, Oldham. Oh, well done. Unlucky. Legend.
Don't fuck off, Southampton.
Oh, yeah, free kick.
He got away with that.
Left one of his bags to pick it, and he's left waiting. He's left wallet on the bench.
Oh,
Now on the way back to Manchester.
that wide. Shit, that.
Nah, it's only. It wasn't as obvious as it was to say, they were in the clubhouse. When we were downstairs, and I said, yeah, VAR came into its own. I said, this is like when what was they literally won, the ball did go out of play before it went back in again.
What a good header.
1-1 now, silly mistake, silly goal to concede, just we got on top of it. Let's have a second before half time, come on.
4 minutes.
Oh! Time losing 2-1, gone from the game, under the game, controlled, caught by 2 quick goals. It was just one there. The 2 midfielders and signs up like they played well together with us and everything. So it's just absolutely get the games from now and still come on over. From Southampton, Jonathan, we're losing 2-1 at half time. What's your analysis? Can we win this?
Yes, I think so. Oldham have showed a lot of attacking potential with Reed, Caprice going down the left, Kitching. They've got some good fullbacks going
1 minute.
forward.
Masters, we've just gone 3-1 up.
I'm still going to stick what I said. I'm still going to stick with that. I think Oldham have got a lot of attacking quality. They really do. They look good going forward. Just at the back, just a little bit of lapse in, concentration.
Yeah,
in defence. Yeah.
Now have you found coming to Oldham?
Oldham, it's a brilliant ground, mate. It's an absolutely smashing ground. I love Boundary Park. This is only my second time, I'll be honest with you, second time to Boundary Park, but the whole experience, the fans, everything has just been absolutely fantastic.
Brilliant.
It really has. Yeah, the whole
Cheers for that,
experience at Oldham Athletic, you can't beat it. 10 out of 10 experience.
Some might say we may win this, so we can turn it around, so...
Yes. I like it. Yeah. I would agree with that, Thomas. Yeah, definitely. I think. Yeah, I don't see why not. Oldham are doing well at the moment. Yeah, today's probably just it's one of those off days that you get. But you look at like other teams that are at the top of the league. They have these off days, don't they?
United absolutely.
Back in the day,
100%.
They have an off day, and
York losing as well. Stats in our favour.
It's only just way halfway through the season.
Yeah.
So I'm not worried about Oldham. I think
you.
They've got a good manager, good team, good players, and they're good enough to go up.
Are you coming to Wembley when we get to the playoff final?
You want to say?
You're coming to Wembley when we get to the playoff final?
Yes, and I do fancy Oldham to win.
So you are coming to the final. Right, thank you.
Should they get there?
3-1, that was pathetic. 3-1 down and they've just missed the pen. Hopefully that'll be the trigger point for us to turn this around. Good save from that game for the penalty, but should be doing better. Go on.
Do they play rugby here as well?
Yeah, they've just moved back in.
Yeah, I just.
They play Wigan tomorrow. And Wigan are like the top team in rugby at the moment.
Warriors, is it?
Yeah.
Oh no, come on!
Come on, Monty.
Go!
Shoot time.
Go on!
Shoot! Come on! Shoot! Corner ball. Come on, Oldham! Oldham! Come on, Oldham!
Come on, Oldham! I do love this guy. I don't have any days. It's not, isn't it? Look at the Thomas's one.
Do not go short.
This is one my friend made. It's an inspired car.
What's KT?
Keep the faith.
Ah.
Oh!
Skates are losing right now.
Last time, I said
Yellow.
the only time I've got it before. It's just called Latics.
Yeah.
concourse.
I
Club.
don't want to talk about it.
No, don't go there. Where are we going tonight then? Don't know. How was your... Nah, don't worry about that, mate. Let's just say it wasn't...
Come on, keep the pressure on him.
Man City in the FA Cup.
Yeah.
I saw that back. It was like, oh, brilliant.
The only team Man City haven't beaten this millennium.
You know what? That's a really good. Yeah. That's the trouble with the lower leagues. There's no. That's the trouble with when you get out. I mean, in the Premier League, you know, you've got a lot of London clubs and you know what have you. So until you're the winner, you've got like fucking the winner of the Preston and down to Wigan. Preston, Wigan. It was literally blanketed white with snow. It was as shit as I've ever seen. Didn't they check Alexander on the play for Aldershot?
Sam Wisting, cunt. Oh, fuck off.
From where we are, it's a bit of a picture.
You don't go that.
I know, you don't, mate. I know, it's brilliant. It's brilliant, isn't it? It's brilliant. I know. Hey! He loves it. Absolutely loves it. I know.
Don't go that in the Premier League.
No, you can't say that to De Bruyne. Sack it, can't you? Foul throw, mate.
Come on, sir.
Come on, Oldham.
We've been bored today overall. It's not acceptable, especially the second half. We've done nothing. Apart from this penalty, that's it. We need to get over straight away. I'm confident we're still pushing the playoffs, but we need to up a game. 3-1, bad performance, bad result. Just leave it at that now. That was disappointing today. And that's 3 games in a row now where we've took the lead and got 1 point to show for it. And a while ago I was commenting just how solid and how comfortable and how consistent the defence were, but at the moment we're at 6s and 7s. And when the defence struggle, the keeper Hudson's going to struggle as well. And to be fair, he could have done better for 2 of the goals, but being chips doesn't help, but you shouldn't have to be left to it. But at the end of the day, I said we'd have a bit of a blip, but now we need to start looking and thinking, hang on, why is this happening? Don't get me wrong, I still think we're going to be in the playoffs. For us not making the playoffs, it would take an amazing screw up of the every other team, especially the teams with games like that, to win them all. Bearing in mind that Oldham and Rochdale Blues both have games in hand as well. But we need to quickly recover from this and get ourselves back into winning ways, get that momentum back, get that belief back. We are missing Conlon badly, and we're also missing Norwood as well. And Hudson should have stayed near his line. He should be dealing with the long balls that are over the top though. It's not the first time it's happened, but at the same time, I've said the defence the last couple of games, Olga and Raglan should have easily dealt with danger, and both have been poor today with shambolic defending, and we've come to expect better from both these players. We know what they're good enough capable of doing. Caprice didn't have a great game. I thought Monte was my man of the match and he took his goal really well. I thought Evans and Rossiter looked good. Rossiter looked like a future leader. And the 2 midfielders could both, to me, both are going to offer something going to be good additions. Evans was unlucky with his lob and his injury is a bit of a worry, but like I said, for the first 40 minutes it was all us. We knocked the ball about well. I won't say it was exceptionally great, but we were a better team. And let's not kid ourselves, Aldershot were not great, and it looked to me like they were coming for a draw. The fact he didn't just get a hat-trick, we gifted them all 3 goals, and at 1-0 up, I thought, right, that's it now, we're going to go into half-time settled, and come out the second half firing all cylinders. And this is the thing where we've got to look at now and think why we've now suddenly putting in these performances. Yeah, we were more clinical with Stones and all, but Stones has gone. We've got to move on. Lucas has gone. And these stupid errors are the ones that will cost us points, that will cost us higher finishes in the league in these playoffs. We want to give ourselves the best advantage. Because I do think the second half, we lacked urgency, we're too slow. We've started to hoofing it. Why not just play it on the ground? It feels to me like the mixture of the cut runs and the postponements have drained them of confidence, and that momentum we'd built up. I felt a bit harsh on Waters, but the penalty issue should have been sorted. It should have been simply designated taker. I know Fondop wanted it the other week. It should be a case of, right, here we go, you're doing penalties for the so far. I can't really criticise Reid. He saw glimpses of what he can do, and you can't really judge him based on one game. I thought Fondop really moved about well, but again, there was little from him attacking wise. But positives from today was that York lost and Gateshead drew last night with Yeovil, but it doesn't mean nothing if we're not winning games ourselves. Tuesday now is an absolute even bigger game, and we have to win this, not just to maintain a playoff chance, but to just breathe new life into the team, breathe new confidence into the squad. And I'd be tempted to mix the team about, look at bringing Sutton back in as well. So to pay tribute to the late Dennis Law. Yes, he may play for Man United and Man City. I actually met him a few years ago. Sound guy, loved talking football, although I said as a kid I didn't like it when I started. I used to think him and Barry Manilow were the same person. But an interesting stat, his last ever professional game was when he played for Manchester City. It was a 2-1 victory for them against Oldham at Main Road on the 10th of August in 1974. He actually formally retired on the 26th of August. Rest in peace, Dennis. I know on Saturday I was talking to ex-Oldham player Keith Hicks, and just after the minute's silence was observed, he was telling me about when he played against Dennis Law. And that concludes this week's Story of the Blues. It was good to be back at Boundary Park. A big shout out to Jonathan and Chris from Southampton that have been up the last couple of days. It's great to see you both, great to have you just come at the game. I didn't get a post-match review this time because after the game I just wasn't in the mood. But I'm Tommy Oldham. See you on the terraces. Come on, Oldham.